Tie 2 minutes met me be another page. Ko ho ne ko ka papa no wo ho. Koto airtime. E wo nhira. Ko yerepa. Ko eye de Kesbin FM. Ko Asantifo radio no so Angel. Kweku otin. Na ko na kase o to airtime. Na ko chirechire mu wo ho wo bodam. Memete no manje usika wo. Onhwa akọ. That is the issue. And he said, now he takes this as a joke. Companies are rolling out of Ghana. They are leaving the country. All because of Doomso. These people just don't want to do it because Jimmy, you can't take action. You cannot revolt. You cannot demonstrate. You cannot attack them. Into Napomo Jimmy. So he's bold enough to sit on TV. Gizadiazi, thank you very much. That small girl. Her name was Gizadiati. Yes, Gizadiazi. That young girl. Obachichi Kuffour show asa doma ebeji $200,000 kudi. Or say rice den yanti krom ha. Ene de meme enka. Meme no de asam kese na waka na Kuffour ni hwa. Me so sem wo hwa. We ga enya boy we de oka no me say asam na me kan me boa na obetena TV so so ko bie Facebook na badwudwam. We ga Mr. S gets me in the story. Hey, Mr. S, pull that story for me. I'm going to delete our stories. And I'm going to Kuffour bosom. Hey, yankai papa Kuffour semo. Hey, Kuffour de. Edie na Kuffour ye. Edie na J.A. Kuffour ye hu bi da. Edie na Kuffour ye ma Ghana. Toilet, he pick toilet no. J.A. Kuffour betu Doomso when to me and solve it. Let's get this fact right. John Mahama and NDC by they solved it. They are going to sit on the touchline. No master Jimmy Omo money penny opposition. They will start. Hey, we Jimmy, when you intellectuals, sa no mo ye, debiano, ye chichire maya no mo tinchen no mo say mine. Every time Ghana is on the track, that's Uncle we aba. Every time Ghana is on a good track, anytime I hear building Krolika Krabia, no maba, almost starting to Kwame Nkrumah breso. Kwame Nkrumah who so me and Kwasia for one kind of create and or train home and almost started to attack Kwame Nkrumah. Kwame Nkrumah won elections in prison because of these ingrates, because of these very selfish people, because of these pieces of human beings. Dark, short people. These are the people who destroyed this country. They went after Nkrumah, they destroyed Nkrumah. Nkrumah stood still and he decided to build Ghana. Development in Nkrumah in Ghana, 90% was anti-memu. And so still, Otunfo said to Giselle, I can say Nkrumah pass anti-Fuatem. Aden, Asantifo Edien, Edien Asantepe. Asante do 7 feet. Asante edu 7 feet. This is what we are talking about. We all have our mistakes, we have our problems, but the consistency in your diabolic acts, the consistency in your hypocrisy, the consistency in dragging this country back is getting out of hand. And ye kwa kobodwa say ye kwa kobie Kumasi International Airport. Monferry. This is what I'm talking about. Mr. S, pull the story for me. This story is about Kuffour or Giselle Yadi. This lady. This is a story we all know about. Today in history, I will finish Kuffour, Giselle Yadi. Young girl. I'll get his picture for you. And a young girl, American girl, not only 20 years. Not only 20 years. Or Kuffour share them to Sakoko. And then remember, they have taken all these things off the internet. I didn't try. Kuffour sem. This for Jimmy into a fool like Paul. I don't want to know Jinaho. All that he has to do is denigrate the NDC because Kuffour Amade Juma. Ye be history na mamo omupo. Let me read the story for you. Moja. I na uja ese me fa me ho. Ah. Na me ka fa me ho anka metia. Ma me ka story na nchiro. Ya anya bia bukura en fa ho. Oti Ghana na mo hunahuna nipa. This is it. Ma me ka nchira mo. Kuffour na Ghana, small girl, US American citizen. Small girl. Obajo twe show say cowbell eba gi sika koye monka. Let me read it for you to hear. We Ghana web. Ya be mamu videos ni nyina mo samo nka no kore. Ya be kata obi nyoma so awaye. Former presidential advisor to John Ejekum Kuffour, Miss Giselle Yadi. No, or your advisor to Kuffour. When you are and I say, hey, you have a pack of four, and I tell them, Mr. Kuffour as a dad, I respect him. Kuffour as an elderly man, I respect him so much. Kuffour as a husband, Kuffour as a grandfather, Kuffour as a politician, he's a criminal. Now look at this. Former presidential advisor to John Ejekum Kuffour, Miss Giselle Yadi, in 2010 called on the government of Ghana, including parliament, to reopen investigations into allegations of corruption she claimed the ex-president perpetrated while in office. In 2010, Abayiwa Weba Abakache said, "Yem be investigations of Kuffour, so na Kuffour ekronfo." Besides, I got three. I'll get the last one. Young kind story, no. Miss Giselle Yadi, who earlier claimed she has children with the former president, indicated her readiness to foot the bills for her trip to Ghana to lead evidence to expose corrupt activities of the former president. In an interaction with the media, she said, while making references to the ex-president's denial of having fathered any child with her, and I quote, 3 or 4 days ago, he, Kuffour, started it. He insulted my children. I'm going to finish it now. End of quote. Never the can insult na me dwem. Mommy anka Kuffour asem. Kuffour. Moya Kuffour say Yesu. Oni Kuffour won tafo. And ye kwa DNA Kuffour betwa hwe. Oswa Ghana fosi Canada koma yazima. Motete wona otifi chem no hunhuna mo. Me wi a me kire mo ba nim. Beautiful lady. Ono sa no so pe oba no ho fe we dwa Kevin muade o ai uwu akọ heaven ko bo strasa ko ho de ko tinim ofui mama njudwa mu ha nkyerem we a. So this is the continuation of the story. On se masoma mu de we nyina yen kan kyerem. Now Miss Yadi said Mr. Kuffour had put his hand in fire, knowing that she had the evidence on the hotel and everything else she had been talking about. She maintained that she had negotiated the purchase of the hotel for the ex-president and not his son, Chief Kuffour, as Ghanaians have been made to believe. Sa Kuffour hotel no, maami wei ene jine mu ema Kuffour to hotel no, ede ma Kuffour ena Kuffour beda no ne kache nse ne badia. Sa Kuffour hotel na Kuffour dia oba na Kuffour gina na so bu nipa ena be ka kire ye ono ne sa wontafo oba ne ka sa Kuffour be so bu ni kwasea motete Ghana ye Kuffour. Now Miss Giselle Yadi, a former presidential advisor to the ex-president John Ejekum Kuffour, ebisi kroma Bill Clinton mu hu de to no papa we ko so da jail dadada ye kro no kanyansa foguma ka Kuffour ko so da jail dadada. His own aid, personal aid, wanyemono, and an abokrono, and my personal aid na babontene, abe catch they say, Papa, we are Ghana Fusika Koto Hotel, Hotel Wawa, Kuffour, Nedia. Near Tia, ye Jiminti. Me and Kuffour some by Bill Clinton as some. Minja Kuffour some ka, na meka some Monica Lewinsky, and Bill Clinton and Yadi, na Kuffour and Amho. Miss Giselle Yadi, a former presidential advisor to the ex-president John Ejekum Kuffour, who began haunting the latter over 5 years ago, appears unstoppable as she has now called on the government of Ghana, including parliament, to reopen investigations into allegations of corruption she claims the ex-president committed while in office. This is serious. And Nichina Kuffour, after his term, they deleted everything about Kuffour, all his foreign trips, his local trips, every single statement. No video of Kuffour speaking. Bida. So be Kuffour video na a interview no VOA and I say BBC and I say before he became president, but Kuffour as president never. Mr. S, where's the last one? before I show the woman's face. This is the last part of the story. My main kind of stories be brio when they be jum and Friday. I feel about 11 men da ochina nkwa adwuma. Yeah, you jadi nyinem wedwa kopte wo de ekobia wo de enjiska obofum. Last part of the story ni. In a comeback interview following reaction to her charges against Mr. Kuffour in an earlier interview on Wednesday, Ms. Yadi last Friday prayed government for an assurance of security for herself, twin children, she says she had with the ex-president as a condition for her coming. Ma America say Ghana ban Kuffour friso a omumbie investigations ni biem na opese entafo Kuffour ne wo ye any on one kasa ope security a Ghana fon fama no obeba Ghana bedwudwem a kire Ghana fo kro no Kuffour bo Ghana owia musika to hotel osanye mo no wey na motete wo so no so menkwaga Bill Clinton asem ba ma menka Kuffour asem Kuffour anka brochire wan ko dem 80 years. Yankai second paragraph. She said she was prepared to foot the bills for her trip to Ghana as well as her boarding and lodging while in the country to lead evidence to expose corrupt activities of former President Kuffour. This is her quote. 3 or 4 days ago, Kuffour stated, he insulted my children. I'm going to finish it now. End of quote. She exploded in apparent reference to the ex-president's denial of having fathered any child with her during an interaction with the media on a platform created by Media Foundation for West Africa, MFWA, last week Tuesday. Now, this is the lady. Sata no aware Madam Kuffour esifie eno okopede de onye after years na ma mene bae o free power after 10 na ma mene bae we oja ma me Kuffour ya ma me Kuffour me here so rest in peace ma me Teresa Kuffour decent woman na we ja na sifie na ye nam ne twetwe na be ma e de sa adoma tingerenka otwo didi matem abuofunu me kwa Bill Clinton de me boa oba we na Kuffour 8 eye dai na Ghana yete oba we na president 8 Kuffour pebroni odesame ya Kuffour pebroni tisame je Kuffour na mo ya ma le de Ghana ma asante fomba de unyo opebroni ope mixed race Gingereng Kuffour obeto dum so mama ye ho kwan a ho de be ye mo no. She was presidential special advisor. Play the tour on unko team no so tie chire. Gingereng. This lady, beautiful. Oh, but that was the palatable in Ghana, you know, my wife Teresa, and we love Ghana, and, you know, Obianim sa Santofomba ma de any Santofomba de omo fe. Ghana de unti mfa baby and koja Santofomba omo de omo hwe be ma ye. And we all cherish the woman, as you can see. Show tanga. Or the Madam Teresa Tifie may so rest in peace. No nam. Kingereng. Obo jami anadio. Boy way, boy. The grand ne they are making kan achira wono. Ya be kan nyina. Intima nobody in Ghana should open their mouth and say Muhammad and dum so bae. Kuffour ebetu dum so. J.A. Kuffour obetu dum so. Mr. S, what do you have? Mr. S, Mr. P, dear, we pay nyabota. Boss, read this one. Okay, I'm going to read this one. All right, it's part of the story, right? Mr. S is a mejabaku, minkai we. Yeah, you're kind in a story in him. I'm reading when trouble. Thank you, Mr. S. You're kind in a yen jai boom. Me team this minkai we. Boss, read this one too. When the details enquire hana enquire wo. Enquire jina ha kingereng. Oh yeah. Now, I was there. I made the negotiations. And then this is her quote. She strongly asserted saying that the chief Kuffour that Chief Kuffour did not have the capacity to repay the loan of $3 million required for the purchase of the hotel. Since it was in an uncompleted state, the additional funds were needed to complete it. Or see, time omuko di hotel na no owo oba na eka ho kingarain or se no ni kingarain eto na sa hotel na incomplete ye na no mu hia $3 million to complete it. Na Chief Kuffour na Kuffour ba no okofa sa ska no way mama njidwam. She said it did not take a poor man to access a loan to the tune of millions of dollars, especially as the hotel was not ready to start generating revenue immediately. I say, Samre no, na Chief Kuffour on wine, Oyeni to say Chief Kuffour, and Dambre na enye Oyeni ne betime eko agi loan of $3 million. It was a Ghana 40 as I say, eye obia Oyeni patitiu at the Kuffour and the betime dinjine mu agi loan of $3 million. Oko enim no, and I quote, Kingerein mon frère no kingerein ya papa Kuffour kingerein wa power o terminal report na ye bo no Kuffour pe Bruni se Kevin Taylor Kuffour sama kono de na o ye wa kono de ne de besi. You know, when you make a loan, you ask for such a loan for millions. No, you know, when you make a loan, you ask for such a loan for millions of dollars. It does not mean you are a rich man, because you cannot be poor and go to the bank and ask for them. You cannot be an employee and ask for them. Look, I want to buy this hotel for $3 million or $3 million, three and a half or $4 million. When you are earning a simple salary monthly, Giselle argued. Or see, or somebody say Ghana ni bie ni wa oye ejuma yetu a okabosumi a ubetumi asori akose okwa koji loan $3 million or $3.5 million. E be kire say oye nipa bia oye nipa titiri wa sebio udi mu ansa na wenya a loan of $3 million, especially sa loan na wo gino o de kwa kwahye hotel no kran starting ye ejuma, because afa na wo be complete enyan generating revenue enti o ka kire Ghana for say sa Chief Kuffour na Kuffour ka say ne ba no hotel ne ba na boa e ono Giselle no not ho e no mo gi sa loan no adua sa sika no e court stay sa hotel no 2007 $3 million ye ja Kuffour ma ne ko ye nka ho asem 2007, and this is just one of Kuffour's deals. One. There was a time I was reading some article in Financial Times, and it was Kuffour's interview, and they were asking Kuffour about Ghana's energy deal, and that was when the former Ghana ambassador to the US, this man is in Massachusetts now. I saw Chadi was Scooby. That is how he brought all those people together. It was through the energy deal. Kuffour tam energy deals man and then now for Bewa. That guy who used to be the ambassador here, and the Suya Pamona or Massachusetts, that was when Bay Wadams came in. Into Kuffour, they were paying Bay Wadams back into our portfolios, And the Financial Times sad story, go on the internet and go read. I read the whole interview. I'm Kuffour, Kuffour, or no real Ghana chair president to be in the history of this country. Kuffour gift auntie. Dum so na dia be pia wo me say samo pedum so asema mamumbo Mahamadin wom yanko enim we ka jeje Rollins anka power da ho anka girl interview e nyina anka da ho and the GBC omo delete bibia omo keepi omo yesie ye na GBC na nyobi papa dia o eye den a GBC no yesu be wura hobi. Now there's another story we need to look at. Weja hwe Ubuofu. Na yesu ubuofu na fami hon. Now this story is also very important. West. Which one is this? I don't even want to talk about this story. After your marking. My team, they are telling me, say, $3 million in 2007. If you decide to strike out inflation and other factors, $3 million in 2007 today is $4.5 million. where he struck out the inflation and other co-mininis. In 2007, Kuffour air to hotel of $4.5 million. Or down in Ghana, me papa Kuffour. 2007, Kuffour to hotel worth $3 million. What the band sikima almost $5 million. Hotel, wow. Yen kanwa sem near Ghana ya din. Masa ubu ofu akodi fufuo da wo. Ubu ofu a koyen katikonto deda na enko bebia. O de ba old Ghana cedis ma 620 billion. Sa $4.3 million no de ko old Ghana na 620 billion. Sa sika na Kuffour tam ye oni obawi this lady. Omo tam ye de ko to Kuffour hotel. We Kuffour pe de fe. De no konjina so. De dida ye Kuffour pe Kwame Nkrumah taste. J Kuffour ope Nkrumah taste, ope Kofi Annan taste. Omo ye taste. Ready. Koye Kuffour fie we bri. Ice a castle. Koye fie otim. Ice a castle no tim. Mwe Jimmy. Mahama. Eko si fie. Obi di ni fie ma Mahama tire mu. Nkwasi afotra ko didi na tam. Mahama o. Yeso ti change homes. Ye di Mahama tam sa aboa we kromfo. Monko abrons, monko people so nkohwe. Ice Egyptian king. Eno to ye nkanasem. Edan obedem kiti bi. Eche otwi eye scooter na akodu no mu ni ho atompa so. Sikeni bre. Masa ubu ofu akodi fufuo da o na wo papa Kuffour no owo me taste ni bi owo Kwame Nkrumah fatia taste osa wo Kofi Annan taste osa wo me ekobedu owo me taste ni bi ho jibi ko no wa wo taste akopa bie Kuffour wo me taste kingarein Giselle ni edeyie ai emma ne Kuffour wo mo abrochire wo fin se eyi apofit wo ye MPP for ye wagimi Kuffour will taste fucking. Yeah, Kuffour. Jack, wait 2007, those times, about you, presidential special advisor. Hey, Kuffour, the nipa bro. Hey, Kuffour will taste what? Papa. Yeah, papa, no. Kingering. Kuffour, thank you very much for. I've joined your club and I'm very excited to be part of your club. Kuffour sue free Kwame Nkrumah ho osa sue free eye Kofi Annan ho na Kuffour mpese obi be sene nkwase yie so yiri ebroni a yenso nkwase yie ai ta yiri ebroni a obi antumi bebom kan ana ai ye metena se ai we de nka boni bi animo wa wonim se amanchem ye ofa ko nim ai de opapa ne nyini ye no ye se ne ba panyina to na ye tietie mo ye so abankran ena ye se ye ba be se we yie bosumi a eto asuni na wotwe mienu edi ejire eno na nka pese wo ba na sa ta mo yire to asantini ba ontumi nka foku ye de yie eyi na ba na ye bobom na gang but whoa ha gang whoa it was your opinion man wa chire den to ba ai gang Kofi Annan so kwase na yi a go and check it na yire French ni oh yes ma ofra ye nchire mo nte brofo onte French yase kwase Kofi Annan yi he obede ne wase Kofi Annan yi eno tri criminal Kuffour sua ye no eno bi na Kwame Nkrumah sua ye no enti ko bom gang obeti whoa aha wako Kofi Annan fie no ne yiri ebroni Kofi Annan she top I say hello sweetness can you go check it out I said don't worry ça va bien tu le passes tu vas faire camion na Kofi Annan she inside ubom gang boy say we be say bonsoir we just pay you to the ni oh good morning madam say what do you need here oh I'm from far away that's why I am uncle I Kofi Annan uncle I funeral come so invitation. I say okay, I'll give it to him. Odan one other ball him. Now I may you know what I just say. I can throw you in church. You didn't hear about church. So Kofi Annan yiri be e krase. Na say o go kasa ye no amba. Wa wo de letter ko e no wo bra no broni. Wo betumi broni na be yi ano. Wo ko e wo tuma nkasa. Now ko na bro say what are you talking about? Which funeral? Ko kum na gina we. Wa fa me se me de ma no. Say please. Can he calm down? What is he talking about? What family me sade na mo kan mentiase. Me ko e ma mi na bi apunu na me share nsem. Ontumi ndi nkomo. Kwame Nkrumah for strategy bi. Kofi Annan for strategy bi. Anything na Kuffour for strategy. Anything na me call best for strategy. Me pay ye. Now you see a go bro for Jimmy. Strategy the doso. Ai ye de agi ane salamo. Ai ye de ye wara bro for salamo de ba beji. Ba yeso ye ma bro nya de. Ai gang. Whoa. I get it. Come on, what now? Giselle one for all. Kuffour him test. Ai omo wara bro fu nyina. Omo person mu ko yi. Omo nyina strategy. Omo pay yi. Omo pay na wala go se na yi. Eh, ukọ kwa Kofi Annan fi akosi na yie wabodam e de no bro ni beka ubom gang oti wo don't say escafo vie gang whoa say hello, how are you? Also me Kwame ohun de onka etutu no ugo chechire ma chire bro ni say wo fa Kwame kum ni nua be ma owu ye ene na wo be chire sen ene no obetuma dwedwam ontumi dwedwam ti do beka say o letter Kofi letter Kevin yaje na to bolem eye ne ba ye ma na ebusuafo afro kwankum bra na wo letter no wo ka kire Mr. Kofi wo Kevin ho o se bi gina ho o se o bo nyame krampo di Kevin ne yire na abai ene o matena se kwakum na de ntino wambe wo ho na bro ni to say how are you? I say Brony I say did you I say Mr. Bumusa Brony me de call ye I say what are you talking about? I don't talk about ebusuape ni de yamba ne nsan ba I don't talk about inti Kuffour the strategy no yampen kwase ye ntini aware abrofo yampen kwase wedding kwase engagement yampen kwase asemmintini aware abrofo inti ye ne yanje san kwase programs ne dudu woni ye dia fa letter ne bra. All right.
Seriyo, eya seta ose, oma fo granetme, oma no seriyo,